In the lush green valley of Taraba, there lived a young and beautiful girl named Amina. Her beauty was the talk of the town. Her skin glowed like the golden sand. Her eyes sparkled with the light of 1,000 stars, and her laughter was like the music of a cool mountain stream. As the daughter of a respected village leader, Amina was cherished and protected. She was destined to marry a wealthy suitor, someone who could honor her family and their traditions. But fate had other plans. In the outskirts of the village lived a man named Ifeanyi, an outcast from a distant land. He had arrived in Taraba many years ago, carrying with him the weight of a curse placed upon his family long ago. The people whispered stories of the evil man from the east, claiming that misfortune followed him wherever he went. Some said his ancestors had offended the gods, while others believed he was born under an unlucky star. Regardless of the rumor, the villagers kept their distance, treating him with suspicion and fear. Amina, however, saw something different in Ifeanyi. One day, as she fetched water from the river, she saw him sitting on a rock, his face turned towards the horizon. There was a quiet sadness in his eyes that tugged at her heart. Without knowing why, she felt drawn to him, as though something deeper connected their souls. Against all warnings and despite the fear of her family's wrath, Amina began secretly meeting Ifeanyi by the river at night. At first, their conversations were simple, exchanging stories about their lives, laughing at tales of their childhood. Slowly, these meetings turned into something more. Their stolen moments became something they longed for, and their love blossomed like the wild flowers in the valley. Forbidden but beautiful. However, their love was cursed from the beginning. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an orange glow over the hills, Ifeanyi confessed his feelings to Amina. Amina, he said, I love you, but I fear that my love will bring you nothing but sorrow. There is a curse that has followed my family for generations. The gods of my ancestors placed it upon us because of a betrayal long ago. Any woman who loves a man from my bloodline is doomed to suffer the wrath of the spirits. Amina's heart ached at his words, but she refused to believe that love could be punished so cruelly. I do not care about the curse, she said. I would rather face a lifetime of sorrow with you than live a single day without you. Love is stronger than a curse, we find. They continued their secret meetings, but as their love deepened, the villagers began to notice. Whispers of Amina's secret affair spread like wildfire. When her father, the village leader, heard of her relationship with Ifeanyi, he was furious. He forbade her from ever seeing him again, reminding her of the traditions she was bound to uphold. You are meant for a noble man, Amina, not some cursed outcast. Do you want to bring shame upon our family? He thundered. But Amina's heart was made up. She could not let go of Ifeanyi, even if it meant defying her family and the customs of her people. The next day, Amina's father sent for her betrothed husband to come do the needful and take his bride home. Immediately Amina heard of what her father was up to, she ran as fast as her legs could take her to tell Ifeanyi. Desperate to be with the man she loved, Amina and Ifeanyi decided to flee together. They planned to escape into the wilderness, far from the village and its rules, where they could live free from the judgment of others. On the night of their escape, they met at their usual spot by the river. The moon was full. They held each other tightly, ready to face whatever the consequence might be. But as they prepared to leave, the sky suddenly darkened. A fierce wind wiped through the trees, and the ground beneath them trembled. The air grew heavy with the presence of something strange and scary. The curse had awakened. Amina felt a sharp pain in her chest, as though an invincible force was trying to tear her soul apart. She fell to the ground, gasping for breath. Ifeanyi knelt beside her, his eyes wide with terror. No, 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 this is the curse, he said. Amina, please hold on. But it was too late. The spirit that had cursed Ifeanyi's bloodline had come to claim their prize. Amina's body grew weaker with each passing moment. Her once bright eyes became dim as the curse took its toll. Tears streamed down Ifeanyi's face as he held her close, begging the gods to spare her life. But the curse was unrelenting. Through her fading breath, Amina whispered, Ifeanyi, I do not regret loving you. No matter what happens, know that I chose this. I chose us. With those words, Amina's body went limp in Ifeanyi's arms. Her spirit, once vibrant and full of life, was gone. Heartbroken, Ifeanyi wept by the river, holding the lifeless body of the woman he loved. The curse had claimed another victim, just as it had claimed so many others before her. The villagers found him the next morning, still holding Amina in his arms. They were shocked and speechless, for no words could describe the misfortune that had befallen their village. Ifeanyi was forced to leave the village for good, banished for bringing the curse upon Amina. He wandered into the wilderness, a broken man, however, haunted by the love he had lost. As for Amina, her spirit was said to linger by the river, where she and Ifeanyi had once met. Some say that on quiet nights, when the moon is full, you can hear her voice, carried by the winds, calling out for her lost love. And so the tale of Amina and Ifeanyi became a tragic story in the village of Taraba. A story of love, disobedience, and the unavoidable power of the curse. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for weekly tales that will transport you into the magical world of Africa's unique tales. Thank you.